What is up, everybody? TTM Troy here from TTMautograph.com, and it's been a couple of weeks, so I wanted to jump back into some TTMs now that spring training is finally technically here, and Henry S. has gotten a return back from spring training already. Pretty cool. I mailed out a bunch. Not a lot yet, but a bunch. And so hopefully those will start coming back soon. I got, who did I send out to? Mariners, Brewers, and one other team. Royals. That's who I've sent out to so far. So, and just a few players from each to start with. But I have some TTMs from 2018 to still talk to you about. And so I'm going to do a few of those today and kind of try to get through some of these 2018 old returns before the new ones start coming out. So that is my challenge. So let's get right into it with the very first one here. I have 4 returns, all 4 from that 1994 Fleer Update series that I got at Goodwill. So here you go. Check them out right now. Here's the first one. Boom. Here we have Mike Birkbeck. He actually signed 2 of 1 in 26 days via his home in Ohio. This is a public address. It's available on fanmail.biz, so there you go. I'm able to provide that for you if you have a card to send to Mr. Birkbeck. And let's show the second one here right now. There you go. I actually received these all the way back on September 11th, 2018. And I don't have much to say about Mr. Birkbeck, unfortunately, other than he was on the Brewers and the Mets, and he is currently the associate baseball head coach at Kent State University. All right, next we have Ed Vande Berg. He signed 1 of 1 in 19 days via his home in Arizona. This is not on fanmail.biz, so please go to StarTiger. It's a great resource to find addresses. That's where you can find this one. You might find it other places, but that's the easiest place to find it. Mr. Vande Berg played for the Mariners, the Dodgers, the Indians, and the Rangers from 1982 to 1988. And he was drafted originally by the Mariners in the 13th round of the 1980 amateur draft. And he was actually the first of 3 straight Mariners to win the American League Rookie Pitcher of the Year. There you go. Next we have Bob Brower. Bob Brower. He signed 1 of 1 in 120 days via his home in Kansas. Again, this is not a publicly available address that I could see, so you'll have to log into StarTiger or Sports Collectors to find this address. He was on the Rangers from 1986 to 88 and on the Yankees in 1989. This is actually a Rangers card, as you can see. So, oh my gosh, I was completely wrong. Those aren't 1994 Fleer Update. Those are 1987 Fleer Updates. Oh my gosh, I am very bad. Bad Troy. Sorry about that. Brower has served as the vice president of the Scott Boras Corporation since 2000, and that's a major league players agency, so he deals with other players all the time. And in his 582 at-bats, he had 141 hits and 17 home runs and 60 RBIs. Bob Brower. And finally, today we have Casey Candaele. He signed 1 of 1 in 83 days via his home in California. Other people have actually reported an RTS from this address, and so again, this is another not so public address, so it's available on StarTiger. He played on the Expos, the Astros, and the Indians from 1986 to 1997, and the Seattle Mariners actually hired him as the first base coach during the 2015 to 16 offseason, and he was later named manager of the Dunedin Blue Jays on January 10th of 2018. And now he is the manager of the Vancouver Canadians. So there you go, Casey Candaele. So anyway, guys, those are a look at the TTMs that I have gotten in. I'm not going to say this week because, as I said, some are from September. I'm still trying to dig out. There are a lot of times in this hobby that sometimes we do burnout, especially some of the people that spend so much time and money on TTMs. And I've actually been working on a couple special projects not related to collecting, but will help finance my hobby for the next year. So kind of had to turn videos onto the back seat, but I'm glad you're still here. You guys, I've been getting a lot of new subs lately, so I really want to thank you. And, you know, when I look at the views on my videos, almost 95% of people are not subscribed to the channel. So I don't know if that means people don't have a Google or YouTube account, or if you're just not subscribed. So what I want you to do is double check and make sure that that subscribe button says subscribed. Okay? And if it doesn't, go ahead and hit it, because I want you to be with me through this spring break season that is, or spring break? Spring training. Spring break's coming up too for those people who celebrate spring break. But I recently I had an article, well, I did an interview for the TTM cast, which was awesome. And he actually mentioned me in an article that I wrote. So I'm going to link both of those down below if you want to hear those podcast interviews or read that article. So that was very cool. Thanks, Jeff, for interviewing me. That was really fun. And just a reminder, my book is available on eBay. What am I saying? It isn't, well, yeah, okay, I'm going to put my book on eBay. Why not? I'm going to put my book on eBay, put some signed copies up there. If it's not up when you see this video, it'll be up soon. So check that out. It's also available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. That's what I meant to say. So you can find it there. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to do a video about some of the things that I've been seeing. Well, just some things like what's bugging Troy type of a video. And it's not going to be a rant. It's just going to be a discussion with you, because I think there are some things that we just need to talk about. And unfortunately, I can't do it with you, but maybe in the comments of the video I do, we could actually have this conversation. So I just want to talk about some of the things that happened this past week, especially with the infamous baseball YouTube collector Hall of Fame thing that went on. Congratulations to Ed Vande. And there were some other people that I know that were inducted into that. But I'm going to kind of unpack some of that, because I know it's kind of caused a little bit of a controversy here in the YouTube and TTM and baseball collecting communities. And I just kind of want to talk to you about some things related to that without going on a rant, because people can do what they want to do. But I'll save that for another video. So like I always say, please, please, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do that, make sure you hit the alarm button too, because that means you'll get notified every time I do a video. And that would be super. So really appreciate you guys sticking with me. And I can't wait to see how your spring training's going, and mine for that matter. I'm really hoping that this year's a great one for all of us who just love baseball. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.